BoldODonahue here.
Hi, Pastor.
And I'm making a video back to back. The previous one was a Q&A for y'all, and now I want to tell you about the new additions to my family. We got 2 Savannah cats, and it's actually something my wife's been wanting for a long time. And the doctor prescribed for her, because our apartments are have a no pet policy. The doctor's prescribed for her a companion animal prescription because of all that she's gone through lately, and the apartments released us from the no pet policy. So we've been looking for cats because they're a little more independent, and we're gone for 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day, and some lady was moving to Sacramento and needed to find a home for her 2 Savannah cats and their brother and sister, 2 years old. And a bunch of people wrote her on Craigslist, and she chose Alicia out of all the people that wrote her, and they are just so cool.
Amazing.
I love them so much. Named the boy Argyle and the girl is Paisley, and it's really cool. The boy, he's on the bigger side. He's like silver coloring with dark stripes and spots. And the girl is like a light brown with darker stripes and spots. She looks more wild. Like a her color, yeah, she looks more like a leopard, and he looks more like, I don't know, kind of like it's coloring of a wolf, but he's got the stripes and spots. So,
If you ever seen a Savannah cat, look them up on Google. They're amazing. Yeah. They're just I hate cats. You know, I don't like, except if a cat acts like a dog. We've had a couple of these cats are amazing. Their eyes are very strange, kind of spooky. And
they got those little cheetah tears that come down, those little black things.
They chirp instead of just purring. They purr too, but they snore. They headbutt you. There can't be nothing wrong with a cat that'll headbutt you. Yeah, amazing, cool. Though. They're amazing.
They're bred with a wild African serval. That's how you get Savannah cats. And
crazy, man. Yeah. Crazy.
I just love them. Try to put pictures on this video so you can see them.
There's some on YouTube, no, Facebook.
Yeah, if you're friends with me on Facebook, I've got photos of them up. And yeah, and then actually, I started an official business for my coat of arms design, and it's called Fulcrum Heraldry, and you can find that on Facebook as well. And
you know what? Get him one of those ones that you did over there. Show them the kind of work.
I'm posting the photos on Facebook. If they want, if you're interested in coat of arms and having a historic or a custom coat of arms made, I do that, and whatever you want. I mean, it's like a family constitution. It's a collection of symbols that is significant for your family, and that's just so neat about the custom coat of arms, that it has personal meaning for you, and whereas it's not an ancient coat of arms that was assigned to some fellow hundreds of years ago. It's yours, and you had a hand in the creation of it. So I'm obliged to help, and I believe my prices are reasonable.
Oh yeah, they're very reasonable.
But a lot of people like to incorporate the ancient coat of arms too into their custom coat of arms, which is cool because it's like you're reaching back and also looking forward to your legacy when you incorporate the old arms. So anyway, watch something new with me. Hope you check out Fulcrum Heraldry and like it on Facebook. What else?
We just got through with a 2-week intensive ministry. One was to men and one was to boys. We call them man camps. One's Sharp Men's Camp. You can find us on Facebook, Sharp Men's Camp. And then the other's called ManMaker. What's unusual about her?
Is it Sharp Men's Ministries?
There's a Sharp Men's Ministries
There's
too.
2 of them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's unusual about our Sharp Men's Camp is that it's a smoking camp, and so guys that have cigars and pipes are welcome to bring them and smoke them throughout the camp. Interestingly, is that we got one of our Facebook community, our pipe smoking community. His name is Seth Melancon. I don't know what he goes by, if he has a moniker or not. But Seth began to see our videos. He lives in Texas and was intrigued about the Sharp Men's Camp and flew all the way down here to go through the camp, become part of our community. Made his way over to the Pious Pelican over here.
He did.
And gosh, if he can do it as a young man, you guys can do it. We hold the camp every year, the first week of July, August, like the last couple of days of July into August, I think it is, for men. Starts Thursday and goes to Saturday morning. But it would give you an excuse to come on down here and join us over at the Pelican and have some beverages with us and smoke your pipe with us, and also go to camp with us, where the camp is about initiating men into manhood, teaching them about the characteristics of what a true man is, what masculinity is all about, and all that. Good time. Seth really got a life change from it. But some of you guys, we would love to have you come on down. We find a way to put you up, and you might want to think about that. But it's interesting that Nick brought up this cash. This might be trite to some of you, but for some people it's a real serious question, and that question is, will my beloved pet be in heaven? Especially for Christians who love their animals. They love their animals intensely. For some people, it's the only companion they have. And for Nick and Alicia, who have lost 2 children through miscarriage, the power of companionship from these animals is very healing. Wouldn't you say, Nick? Very healing. Some people love their animals intensely, and the question of whether they'll ever see them again is an option for them, and they'd like to know a little bit about Christian theology in relationship to that. Is that something that matters to God? Or something that should matter to us? So, one of the saints who are I have 3 particular heroes of saints. One is Saint Patrick of Ireland. The other is another is Saint Valentinus, and the third is Saint Francis of Assisi. And Saint Francis was a great champion of animals. But for those of you that are Bible scholars, particularly important would be to read Romans chapter 8, in which it seems like the scriptures, and it seems like plenty of Christian scholars throughout the centuries have agreed, affirm the fact that animals go to heaven, that we will see our beloved animals in heaven, that they are a part of the redemption process that goes on with their masters. Will all animals go to heaven? Are there such things as evil animals or wicked animals and as righteous animals? There's argument about that, and good arguments. If you're interested in that, you can go on our webpage. Our church's webpage is thelegacychurch.net. Click on media, and there will be all my sermons, and one of my sermons is on will I see my beloved pet in heaven.
They have them archived that far back?
But it's brought comfort to many people who are concerned about that. Now, I mean, you know, we should be concerned about people going to heaven, not our pets going to heaven. And for some people, they're kind of imbalanced in that area. But I don't know. What do you guys think about your animals? We're men of simple pleasures. We like to stay and play as close to the good Lord's creation as we possibly can. And one of those enjoyments is the companionship of good men, righteous conversation, a good pipe, a good pint, and man, a good dog or a good cat or a good companion. An animal, a pipe behaves itself like a good pet, you know. Make sure you got a good dog, good cat. You come home after a busy day, do they sit down and want to talk to you about everything that happened? They apply you with all kinds of questions. They want you to do this. They're happy with just sitting down by your feet and being with you. And there's a lot to say about a good and faithful animal. And people that have been in a relationship with an animal really grieve hard when they lose that animal. You know, at the gym that I've gone through for 10 years, a couple years ago, there was a dog by the name of Happy that was the owner's dog. Happy was, what would you call him, golden retriever? Big old 85, 90 pound dog. Just as happy as darn can be. And just a loving animal. Just didn't ask anything of you but to love on you, you know. And Happy got cancer, and I remember him laying in my lap. I'm praying for him the day that he died. Yeah, he ended up dying that day, but he was bleeding internally and nothing they could do to help him. And when Happy died, it was kind of rough. You know, I felt a lot of grief about losing that friend. And I don't know how you've been with your animals. I'd like to know what you think about a good animal, a good faithful pet, you know. Whether it be dog or whether it be cat. One of my friends had a cockatoo, and the darn thing would get jealous of the women that he'd bring home and chase them off, cussing at him. He actually cussed at him, chase him off because he was jealous. And he kept that cockatoo in the bed with him, and the thing would he put covers on him, put covers over him up to his head, and they'd sleep together like that. Darndest thing ever. You know who I'm talking about? Kenny.
Weird. No.
Yeah, Kenny. Darndest thing I ever thought of. There's much to say about a good, faithful animal. You know, I'd like to say some shout-outs.
Oh, yeah.
I got a new friend, Dale Mont.
Dale Mont, 60 shot? No. What? There's like a number after his name.
Yeah, I don't know what it, completely it is, but I know him as Dale Mont. He's new to the community. Give him a shout out. Go over to his website. He's got about 2 videos.
Yeah, he is a great guy.
Sweetest guy you can ever imagine. You seek Dale. I haven't heard much from Reverend Joey G. Have you?
No.
Reverend Joey G. Where the heck are you? What are you doing, son? You need to get back on the community, and let's see what. Not that we can brag. I mean, we're hit and miss on it too, but I want to hear from Reverend Joey G. What was that other brother's name that was a study for the ministry? Bald-headed?
Oh yeah. You listen to like Classic Rock. He's a motorcycle, like a rider.
He had that big man room that was a library.
Yeah, he could smoke in his library.
Yeah, I hated him, but I loved him. What's his name? We haven't seen him in a long time.
Only, okay, his name is Dalemont78. DALEMONT 78. And great guy. Go check him out.
Charlie?
Charlie who?
What's his name now? Charlie, gosh, I don't remember these guys by their moniker. I remember by their name. Never mind. I guess I can't get you to them, but they know who they are, and they need to get back on and say hello.
Right. And remember, when you're I'm smoking black gold right now, and I just love the stuff. Remember when you're ordering from Highlands Tobacco to let them know that Pete Bertolero and Nick Bertolero sent you. They are
especially Pete Bertolero, because this individual here, he's got all kinds of credit with them, and he wouldn't have nothing if it wasn't for me.
Sure, I wouldn't have anything without them.
That's right. So make sure the Highlands knows that BoldODonahue and Pipe Passer sent you over there. And
Scott is the owner, and then RJ, I believe, is the woman that works there.
Tell them that
both sweet people.
Tell them we said that if you mentioned their name, they'd give you a free sample of something.
Pipe tobacco.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll send you free samples of Black Gold Plus, Sommerset, and Snowflake, and those are my top 4 favorites, and highly recommend you get those. Someone asked me how they stand up to Lane's pipe tobacco, and I've never honestly tried Lane's, but I've heard it's similar, very similar.
I heard, yeah, one time I heard someone say that Black Gold is Lane's.
I know, that's what I thought, but I asked them, and they said their blends are house blends, that they do them themselves. And so, you know what? If anyone of you have a little bit to spare of the Lane's tobacco, I would welcome a sample. If you can just send a pinch to me, I can give you, just private message me, I'll give you my address. I would really appreciate a sample, and then I'll compare the two.
But to get from Highlands, you just go highlandscigars.com. That's all you have to do.
Well, I would recommend calling them and talking to them on the phone, because you know, it's just better to be personable, and they're great on the phone.
Yeah, Scott's great. We've had nothing but good business from him. At times, if we had called in any question, they resolved that issue right away.
Over and above.
The best way. And the good people and good business, you should be able to do that. highlandscigars.com. From time to time, Nick and I exchange tobaccos or pipes with people. If you guys have any good tobaccos you want us to sample, don't be shy. Send us some tobaccos. You can send me some tobaccos at Pete Bertolero, Bertolero, and my address is 4888 East Rialto, Fresno, California 93726.
My you can send to Nicholas Bertolero, 800 Minnewawa, MINNEWAWA Avenue, apartment 299, Clovis, California 93612. And if you send it to either one of our addresses, we'll share with the other.
And for those of you out there that are rather well-to-do and generous, and you want to send us a pipe, I really like Canadians, and really like Canadians with an insert and acrylic stem, rusticated if possible, and send it to the same address, and we'll make sure that we enjoy a glass of Guinness in your honor.
We'll pray for you.
Yeah, we will do. We'll do that. You'll go to heaven if you do that. Getting to be my kind of weather out here. We're going into fall.
Yeah, it's getting cooler in the evenings, which is great.
We love fall.
I don't mind the hot day, the summer day, if the evenings are cool. If it doesn't cool down and it like stays in the 80s, and it's just horrible. It's murder. But as long as like I could come out in the evenings and have a pipe, that's fine with me.
It's redemptive. God, well, the Lord's been generous to us this year in Fresno. Yeah. We haven't had too many bad days like that. But fall, back at my home right now, my wife's busy all over the darn house, and she's taking all kind of things down, putting up fall decorations. And so my house is full of Celtic music right now, and my wife is putting all kinds of orange, browns, cinnamon smelling stuff all over the house, and then usually it seems like, what is it, after Thanksgiving?
That's when she does Christmas after.
Yeah, that's when we have to tear everything down and set up for Christmas. Oh my gosh.
Well, that's not so bad. We do a family event, decorate. The men usually do the manual labor, and we do the garland, and then we smoke pipes and have some porter.
We're not talking about putting up a statue here, and we're talking about an overhaul. When he's talking about putting up garland, he's talking about framing entire rooms at the top around the molding with garland.
We'll try to make a video of like we'll do a tour of the house during Christmas time, and it'll make you guys long to be here with us, because we do Christmas right in our family. Food. How the heck are we gonna do food?
I don't know. What are we gonna do?
Food and music and good fellowship, lots of pipes, fires.
Good church services, man. You love the church services during that time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we're in the market for some land for our both our ManMaker camp and for our church. The church, we want to raise funds to have land in a building. So any of you wealthy pipe smokers out there, lawyers or wealthy individuals would like to make a donation to help us purchase land and build a facility.
Man. Shameless.
You can send that to the Legacy Christian Church. What's the address?
Address currently is 1788 North Helm Ave, number 106, Fresno, California 93727. I mean, save the money that you'd otherwise donate to the Obama campaign and send it down here to us. We'll put it to better use.
But our ManMaker camp and the Sharpman's camp, we really reach out and change men's lives. And the ManMaker camp for the boys change boys' lives forever, and it's a good investment. You're investing in the lives of men and young men. So
you guys need to come down. It's as simple as that.
Right.
If Seth can make it from Texas, come on down. What's it cost? A plane trip down and back, change your life.
Plus, you get to hang out with us
in the Pious,
and we'll have you over to the Pelican, and we'll provide the beverages and our pipe show. So that alone is worth the trip.
Ask Seth. I wish I knew what his moniker was. We gotta start getting the monikers down. You know that?
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to remember, but a lot of them have like numbers and not numbers individual.
But you gotta make it down here. You have to do it because I don't fly. I'm not gonna fly. So I'm like Mr. T. I don't get on the plane. So you get on the plane. Come on down here.
That's right. Or drive.
Yeah, or drive. If you guys are anywhere near Fresno, you're in California, what's the problem? Get on down here.
That's right.
Let's have a pipe together. We'll enjoy a nice time in the Pious Pelican and get a chance to know you and love on you a little bit. Be a good time.
I want to maybe make a Facebook page or something for flash mobbing pipe smokers. So we can organize like a pipe smoking gathering at a restaurant or a park or something, and just say, hey, this place, this time, we're gonna flash mob pipe smoking, and just all of us show up. There's hundreds of pipe smokers, and just make an appearance. I think that'd be fun. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. I'll start a page and we can do subgroups of that for each of your areas. And yeah, let me know what your thoughts. All right. Anyway, got anything else to say?
I've shared liberally from the well of wisdom, and the pontification is coming to an end. Alas, alas. December, Hobbit, coming out.
Oh, I watched that trailer over and over again. I love that scene where the dwarves are smoking their pipes and they start singing and they like.
I wept.
Oh man, chills down my spine. Boom.
And he's gonna make 3 videos of it.
That's 3 blissful years.
I know, but it's the time in between, man.
It is, but I like the anticipation.
Okay.
I do.
Our whole church is gonna rent a theater. It's an outreach.
Alright.
And everybody's gonna dress up to come to the movie, and then afterward we're gonna have a bunch of small groups get together and have Hobbit dinner.
Oh.
Everybody's still dressed out. What do you think about that, huh? Genius.
Maybe I should go as either a bearded
Hobbit or no, your options are limited.
I know.
But there are bearded hobbits. They're the where Smeagol is from, the lake dwelling hobbits. They can grow beards.
I read
but nobody's going to recognize a bearded hobbit.
Yeah, no crap about
they look
that.
like a bunch of Quakers. They
Or
have a mustache.
I guess a dwarf or Bjorn. Bjorn. How about Bjorn?
Bjorn.
Should I do that?
That's your options. You got dwarf, Bjorn, maybe Tom Bombadil. Nobody really knows what he looks like.
Tom Bombadil.
Bunch of
fruitcake.
Put a little yellow boots on you. No, probably Bjorn. Those big arms of yours.
We'll
Kinda
see.
hairy.
We'll see.
Oh yeah. You could go bare-chested and bareback. Oh my gosh.
Bad idea.
Oh, that looked awesome.
No, a warg skin.
You don't want to. No, you don't want to do that on Facebook or on YouTube because you get that. Were those gay guys or bear?
Hype bears.
Hype bears. Oh, they want him. Want him bad.
Hey, I'm losing my weight. Should they stop picking up on me? Become a skinny, pipe-smoking, bearded fellow. I think that goes out of their fetish.
No, it's the hair, brother. The hair.
Anyway, God bless you guys. Yet again, thanks for hanging with us, and thank you for your loyal subscriptions and your awesome comments.
Spread the good news, man. Spread the good news. You have guys come over.
God bless you guys.
Peace on you, man.
Sláinte.